Guys, what is up? Welcome back to another MCOC Alliance War, and I know I've been slacking on this, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get caught up. But first up, we have Mordo, and of course I bring in my Ghost Rider for this node. Mordo, he just depending on how he fights, he can or cannot be too hard to beat. This one, I don't know what I was doing there. I think what it was I ended in the light attack and I just didn't block fast enough, and he got a few hits in, but no worries. Right now could use my third special, but I just want to use this heavy attack, get some regen in, but as you will see, it didn't go the way that I planned because he didn't really leave too many openings for me to take advantage of the regen. Like, I could have struck there because he finished his combo, but I was just like holding off, hoping that he would do like a heavy attack or do 4 or 5 hits and then in the combo, but as you can see that went to waste. Then he finally used the special, so I went ahead and finished the fight off. Next up is the increased health and what is it, power drain, 30-second power drain. So bring in Ghost Rider again, and it is Nightcrawler. So starting off, I was just going to try to parry and attack this whole fight, but as you can see, he has maxed out Limber, so I can only get about 1 or 2 hits in before the stun wears off. So that technique isn't working, and shortly I will be switching to go ahead and try to get him to switch stances. I think after getting hit right there, then I said, okay, enough of this. But of course he has that increased evade on, so I need that to wear off before I really try to get him to back up. And so my first attempt, that failed. Go ahead and try it again, and I got it that time. So from this point on, the fight is pretty much easy. I almost missed out on using that second special there, but I got it in, got the power drain, and I'm pretty sure I get a regen here, get a parry, go ahead. I almost didn't get that in. The stun was wearing off just as I was landing the heavy attack, but I got it and got a good amount of regen and almost back to full health. So the next node is the increased critical rate. We're in tier 2 right now, so we don't have the kinetic reactor. So I just go ahead and go in with my Captain America, and it's Mordo, and the only bad thing about using Cap for this fight is the stuns last extra long, and only a handful of people can actually hit Mordo while he's stunned, so I just go ahead and try to back him up. I don't know how it is for the rest of you guys, but as far as baiting out Mordo's special, for me it's more likely that he'll use that second special than that first special. So at times whenever I face him and he does use that first special, I do get caught off guard because as you can see, like, he gets to that second and then he just fires it off, but when he's in the range of the first, he just will not use it. So one more heavy attack and that finishes off the fight. So what is this, the 4th fight, and we get a 5-star Juggernaut, which I see him and I'm thinking, oh man, let me try. I know he has maxed out Mystic Dispersion, so trying to fight carefully not to trigger the Mystic Dispersion, and triggered it there. As you can see, got caught off guard with the heavy attack early and trying to push him back and then trying to bait. Could have did a better job at baiting attacks or special attacks. I'm not sure how I got hit there, just my guard dropped somehow. But I get him to use his special, but I'm backed up. So got the parry in, and Probably should have held on to that, in fact, until I got backed up again. but I don't think that would have actually made a difference for this fight. So I'm getting backed up, pushed back, and I'm trying to push him back, and he parry stuns me. So I'm into the corner, and I know it's pretty much over. Next block, next hit, and it's over. So I just go all out and try to get as much damage in as I can, and he fires off that third special. And I probably just had like 100 health left. That didn't really matter. So come in here thinking, okay, just need a few hits with Ghost Rider, and it's over. And I mistimed the parry right there, so it took a few hits. And actually could have used that health in the next fight, but oh well. So next up, no hesitation, I know that it's going to be a magic, and it is a rank 4 5-star magic. So the plan here is to push her as close to bar power as possible, then get a stun in, and then push her over because I have the Pacify Mastery. So that, coupled with her signature ability, the 2% ability accuracy reduction based on the combo meter, I just have to stun her, and eventually I will get to the point where I don't have to stun her anymore. The biggest thing that I have to worry about, of course, is pushing her over that bar of power with dexterity, and that does eventually happen in this fight. And you will see, I think Limbo is ticking for 665, and that did a huge chunk of damage. So probably if that one happened, then I could have maybe not taken her down in one go, but almost in one go. And at this point I see, okay, I'm over 50, so just go all out on there, try to get as much damage in as possible before the Limbo from the specials take me out. And sometimes I do take Limbo damage, and sometimes I don't. I don't know why it is that way, but like the last 2 times I didn't. But coming up, I think the next few times I do end up taking damage. And I try to get, what is this called? Innervate. Try to get that off, and hoping that I can keep her power locked. I go for a heavy here, trying to get a bleed in, but that didn't work. It didn't matter because that last Limbo took me out. So next up, I bring in Ghost Rider, and like I said, I messed up in the last fight. Could have used that health for this one. Not that it would have mattered a whole lot, because I end up messing up right here. I thought that she was holding block, wasn't fully paying attention, and I dashed in, got smacked in the face, and I thought the fight was over, but didn't matter. I only had like a few health points left, so next Limbo, next hit would have been game over. So I revive, bring Gwynpool back in, and just trying to keep up the same method, but I end up messing up. Can't remember what I did, but I know I didn't end up finishing her off with this fight. Let me see. Oh, that's what it was. I stupidly blocked the second special instead of dashing back, so there you go, taken out by Limbo. So I threw a level 4 health potion on Captain America, which was definitely overkill. Probably should have did like a level 3 or maybe a couple of level 2s. She was already in assassin range, so she had that extra ability reduction. And here I'm looking at the health, and I'm thinking, okay, I should be able to go all out, do the second special, and it's over. And she survives it, but she didn't get up from it. If she would have stood up, she would have definitely fired off that third special before the bleed took her out. But that's going to do it for me in this fight. We end up losing this. The other alliance, they did 100% of all 3 maps. We didn't even take down a single boss. So hats off, congratulations for Los Ultimates. Thanks for watching, guys.